My name is Nathaniel Barnes. My friends call me Nat. I was born and raised in Liberia. As a matter of fact, I was born in Monrovia and spent a part of my childhood in Hopper City, Maryland County. I come from a long legacy of public servants. My father, Roland Barnes, served, as a matter of fact, over his career in all three branches of the government of Liberia. He was a Supreme Court Associate Justice, he was Deputy Minister of Justice, and he also served as a member of the House of Representatives at some point in time in his career. My mother was a teacher in the Liberian public school system, and her mother before her was a teacher, and her mother before her was a teacher. So throughout my life, throughout my family, we have made efforts to serve Liberia. I served Liberia initially as an analyst at the Ministry of Finance. Then I was asked to serve as Director General, National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Thereafter, I served as Minister of Finance. Then I served as Ambassador and Permanent Rep to the United Nations for Liberia. I served concurrently as Ambassador to Cuba. And thereafter, I served as Ambassador to the United States of America. In all of these positions, I served with distinction and left an enviable track record. So I serve. I consider myself a servant. I'm married to a wonderful woman called Dr. Dawn Cooper Barnes. We have 6 children and 3 lovely grandchildren. So Liberia, very well endowed in natural resources and human resources, yet considered among the poorest countries on the globe. Why? That should not be the case. I think the fundamental problem we have in Liberia right now that has brought us to where we are is corruption. It's long history of corruption. If we are not careful, and we are moving very quickly to that point, where corruption is going to be the death of Liberia. Corruption robs us of a future. It takes away our children's future. It takes away jobs from our citizens. We must kill corruption. Well, why have we been unsuccessful in killing corruption after all of these generations of governance? I think fundamentally it has to do with the leadership. For some incomprehensible reason, Liberia has been led by politicians as opposed to leaders. Now, there's a distinct difference between a politician and a leader. A good and effective leader has an array of tools to address and solve national obstacles, national issues, and national challenges. And politics only happens to be one of those tools. A politician, on the other hand, in the Liberia context, has one tool and one tool alone, the tool of political rhetoric, trying to use words to solve very difficult problems. Therein lies the problem. That's where we need to stop it. We need to elect leaders, visionary, smart, experienced leaders that understand the challenges we have to face and know how to solve the problems. And that takes you. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter your social standing, no matter your gender, no matter your ethnicity, never ever forget, you have power. And you must use your power wisely this time around. In the past, your power may have been taken away from you, may have abused your power. But if you care about bringing sustainable, lasting change to Liberia, you will use your power to elect good, effective leaders for Liberia this time around. It's very, very important for you, very important for our children and future generations. We must elect leaders. Now, why do I feel that I'm the one that you should elect as a leader? Number one, I have experience, skill sets, I know how to solve problems, and I'm dedicated to solving problems. I don't consider myself a politician. I consider myself a leader who understands the political dynamics. But we need to put in place reasonable, rational, sustainable policies that will work for the people of Liberia. We need to be careful how we spend money. We have a budget, okay, and over 80% of our budget is used on recurring expenses. Why are we buying $80,000 cars for government officials? We can buy $40,000 cars and take the $40,000 of savings and put it in a teacher's salary, or building new schools, or buying computers, or invested in buying healthcare equipment, or building roads. We need to reprioritize what those things that are important to our people. Healthcare, infrastructure, education, security, a fair and equitable system of justice. And to do this, we need good, solid leaders. Leaders that are not afraid to face the truth, to face facts. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. No, it's not. But it will take all of us. It will take commitment. We need to reduce the size of our government. We need to empower our private sector. So when we do reduce the size of government, we do not create an unemployment issue. We incent the private sector to absorb that excess that we've gotten rid of. Practical, attainable solutions need to be applied. That's what we need to do. Is it going to be easy? Like I said, no. But it can be done. It can be done. We have a plan. I have a plan as to how to fix Liberia. And given the opportunity, we will fix it. We will move away from the sentiments. We will move away from face our skeletons, face our past, and look to building a Liberia based on our skills, our capabilities, and our competencies. I am confident that we can do this. My basic philosophy in taking Liberia to the new level is either lead, follow, or get out of the way. We have work to do. Enough talk already. Let's take Liberia to the level we want it to be. God bless you. God bless Liberia.